Good morning.
Oh, it's not as.
Nope. So 21 through 25. You ready? 21 through 25. And 3, 2, 1, go. 21 through 25. 21 through 25. Mike, where's your stuff here? Come on. You're like one of the first ones in here. 21 through 25. Okay, so we got the ACT coming up pretty soon for juniors. Sophomores, take advantage of all of the opportunities that you have so you can get your scores pulled up. And let's grab our notes. Yes, ma'am. From what I understand, it does not, but I am not 100% sure, but I will definitely find that out for you today. And I will, I'll email Miss Harbison and see what she says. Okay, pop quiz, you ready? No, actually I'm not. 6 trig functions that we learned on Friday, right? Okay. Sarah Avery, can you tell me the 3 that we learned last year that we kind of just... Sarah Avery? Can you tell me the 3, like, important ones? Sine, cosine, and tangent. Very good. Okay, so, Anthony, can you tell me what the opposite trig function of sine was that we learned? How do you, we wrote it down. Matthew, help him out.
The first one.
What's the opposite of sine?
Cosecant.
Cosecant. Very good. So, Anthony, what's the opposite of sine? Cosecant. Very good. All right, Sydney, what was the 3-letter abbreviation for secant? Uh-huh. Mm-mm. I mean, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good grief. I'm sorry, Sydney. Let me get my life together here. The opposite of sine is not secant. What is the opposite of sine? Cosecant. Excuse me. Opposite of sine is cosecant, okay? So we have sine and cosecant. All right, so Sarah told us the other one was cosine. So, Matthew, something you want to address with the whole class?
I said sin is at the
Sine.
no, my little thing.
Sine. Okay. Brinkley, can you tell me what the opposite of cosine is? Secant. Scotty, can you tell me what the 3-letter abbreviation for secant is? SEC. What you got, Scotty?
I was going to ask, how do you spell it?
It's on the other page. It's on the other page. It's typed in there, and we wrote them all out. All right, so tangent. Let's see, Diego, what was the opposite of tangent? Cotangent. And D, what were the 3-letter abbreviations for cotangent? COT. Very good. Are y'all okay so far? All right, so sine. What is sine? What over what? All right, so what does that mean that cosecant is? All right, so what's cosine? So what would be secant? All right, what's tangent? Perfect. And all right, y'all okay? Just bringing back some memories. You have to know those, okay? All right, so what's this one again? Cosecant. What's this one? Secant. What's this one? Cotangent. Y'all okay? We wrote them out on the front of the other page. If you didn't write them down, they are typed in there for you as well. You just have to read through and find them, okay? If you weren't here on Friday, what should you have done over the weekend? If you didn't do it over the weekend, what should you do tonight? Homework, watch the videos and get caught up, and then come see me for 0 period. Are y'all ready? All right, here we go. So, number 1. Madison, can you read us those directions, please, dear? Okay. All righty, here we go. You ready? All right, so where's the angle they give us? What angle they give us? 38 degrees. Okay, so we have to figure out what they give us to figure out what trig function to use. So, from 38 degrees, what is the 10? Opposite. From 38 degrees, what is the x? Adjacent. What trig function? Tangent. So you have tangent of your angle. What's your angle? 38 degrees. And tangent is what over what? Opposite, which is 10, over adjacent, which is x. Very good. Are y'all okay on the setup? Yes, sir. What?
If we accidentally capitalize on P.
Oh, that's not a big, no, that's not a big deal. All right, so now you have to solve for x. So what's the only operation you see? Division. So what's the opposite of division? Multiplication. Now here's the thing. You ready? What are you dividing by? You're dividing by x. That's what you have to do the opposite of. You have to multiply by x. So we're just going to have to do 2 steps, okay? The x's cancel out. So you have x, tangent of 38 equals 10. Okay, last step. How would you get x by itself? Divide by what? Tangent of 38. That stuff is stuck together like glue. This is still just a review from geometry, okay, guys?
So you just know to flip them, the x of the tangent, or x of whatever the trig is.
You just solve it.
Well,
You solve it.
no, what I'm saying is you just, when you get something like that with the x's on the bottom, you just know to flip them.
You solve it. You don't know. You don't use tricks, because when you start using tricks, you're going to get yourself all messed up. You just solve it. Okay. All right. Here we go. You ready? Got your calculators? Now, this is a very big deal for your calculator. Please do not type anything in yet, because you're going to be a little upset. You ready? Your calculator has to be in a certain mode. So, do you see the mode button right here? Okay, you had to hit that mode button. What was this 38 again? It was a degree. So do you see on the fourth row, I think it is, where it says radian and degree? Make sure that it is bold degree. If it is not, hit the right arrow button and hit enter on degree. See how mine is bold and flashing on degree? Does anybody need help? Okay, so if you're good, hit clear, or you can hit second quit, either one. All right, now let's type it in. You ready? If it is not in degree mode, you will get the wrong answer. Even though you did all the work right and typed it in right, you'll get the wrong answer. Okay, so here we go. 10 divided by, you see the tangent button right above the parentheses? 38, close your parentheses, hit enter. What'd you get? 12.799. There we go. We're going to do like AP test does, which is 3 decimals. So we're going to do 12.799.
I wonder if, like, on multiple choice, if they'd be evil enough to put the radian.
There is no multiple choice on the AP.
That'd be evil, though.
That would be very evil, yes. All right, here we go. You ready? Are y'all okay on that stuff? All right, let's do number 2. Here we go. Here we go. Last one together, and then y'all can do one by yourself. All right, go off your degree. So what is the 4 to the 63? That's adjacent. What is the x? And what trig function has adjacent and hypotenuse? Cosine, okay? Yes, secant, you could use that one, but that one's not on your calculator, so you want to use the cosine one, okay? All right, so cosine is adjacent, which is 4, over hypotenuse, which is x. Are y'all okay? Okay, got it good? All right, here we go. What do we do first? Multiply by what? By x, because it was on the bottom. So you have x cosine of 63 equals 4. Then what would I do? By cosine of 63. Very good. All right, make sure you write your exact answer. Your exact answer is 4 over cosine of 63. That way, in case something happens and your calculator's in the wrong degree or the wrong mode because somebody's been messing with it, then you'll at least get some credit, okay? So 4 divided by cosine 63. What'd you get?
8.811.
811. Very good. That 7 rounds that 0 up to a 1. Very good. Y'all okay? Get it good? You want to try number 3? All right, y'all try number 3. Okay, did y'all set it up like that? Sine of 20. When you multiplied by 14.5, oh, looky there. When you multiply by 14.5, x is already by itself, right? So you just plug it in your calculator. What'd y'all get? How much? 4.959 is what I got. You're just typing it in. 14.5 sine of 20. Got to make sure it's in degree mode, though. Try it again. Make sure you get the same answer. Y'all okay? Okay. All right. Here we go. So we're going to work on 4, 5, and 6. I haven't moved it. What do you need? You okay? Okay. All right. 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. All right. So far we got 4 and 5. Let's see. Jonathan did number 4 for us, and then number 5. Matthew did number 5 for us. Y'all check your answers with them. Check your answers. Where'd my pencil go? You just put the answer for the number 6 was all. You did the work right. You just looked at the wrong answer. 239. There we go. All right, check that one. There we go. All right, Michaela, do you have number 6? Can you come put it on the board for us, please, dear? All right, did y'all get Michaela put up number 6 for us? 3.276. Y'all okay with that? All right, let's look on the back. Y'all already on the setup? So how did y'all set up number 7? Cosine of x equals 4 over 7. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, what about number 8? What'd you get? 13 over 33. And number 9, what'd you get for the setup? Perfect. Y'all okay so far? Okay, so this time we can't get numbers away from the x. This time we have to get the cosine and the sine away from the x, right? Y'all okay? All right, so look on your calculator. You have to do the inverse of it, right? You remember what inverses were? We did them a while back. Okay, so how do I write the inverse of the cosine? Look on your calculator. What's in the blue or in the yellow? Cosine has got the little -1, right? Okay, so you're going to do the cosine, the inverse cosine on both sides. Because if you do it to one side, you got to do it to the other side. If these are inverses, if these are opposites of each other, what happens? They cancel out. So what's left? X equals the inverse cosine of 4 over 7. All right, so let's use our calculator. You ready? All right, so how do we type that in? If it's in blue or in yellow, how do I do that? Second cosine. Ooh, look at there. It pops up inverse. 4 divided by 7. Y'all okay? Okay, so let's round it to 3 decimals, just like the AP test does. So what would I get? 55.150. Okay, so what did we just find there, guys? I know we found x, but what is x? It's an angle. It's a degree. Very good. So please make sure you put the degree symbol. Are y'all okay? No, the other ones we were finding sides. These are different. Okay, here we go. Let's move down to the bottom because 8 and 9 are your homework tonight. 8 and 9 are your homework. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do number 1 together because it is a teeny bit different, and I'm going to help you with the setup. You ready? Cover up a letter. Which letter you want to cover up? Y. You want to cover up Y? Okay, so we're going off of, what is that, 46.5 as an angle? Yes. What is the X? Opposite. And what is the 30.2? Hypotenuse. Very good. So what trig function is that? Yes, sine of 46.5 is equal to opposite 46.5. Opposite, which is x, over hypotenuse, which is 30.2. Y'all okay so far? All right, what would you do? Multiply by what? 30.2 on both sides. Make sure you put that number in the front. So 30.2 sine of 46.5 equals x. What'd y'all get? $21.906. Very good. Y'all okay? So now all you got to do is you got to do it again. So we found x. So which one are we trying to find now? Y. Now look, guys, you don't want to use this approximated one that you just found because that means your answer is going to be approximate, okay? So you want to use the same 30.2 that they gave you. But this time we're going to use y. What is y? Adjacent. Very good. So now we have adjacent and hypotenuse, which is cosine of 46.5. And adjacent is y, and hypotenuse is 30.2. Multiply. $20.7, how much? 88? And so, Sydney, we were finding sides there, so we're not going to put the degree on those, okay? Are y'all okay so far? All right, same thing on number 2. What is that, 50 degrees you're going to go off of? Ooh, what about number 3? What would y'all do with this? No, I wouldn't change it to a decimal. Well, that one you could. That was an easy decimal, right? What's that one? All right, that one you can change to a decimal, okay? Y'all good? All right, so here's what we're going to do.
Well, if we could change it to decimal,
You would do an improper fraction. 26 times 4 plus 3, and then over 4. Okay, so 8 and 9, work on those first. 8 and 9. Go ahead to those first. We're going to check our answers. And then 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are your homework tonight. That's what I'm checking tomorrow is 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So go ahead and do 8. 8 and 9. Work on those real quick, like I just said. And we're going to give answers. And then your homework tonight is 2 and 3. All right, guys. So Diana put up number 8 for you. 66.800 degrees. And then Carnisha put up number 9, 23.578. Are y'all okay with those? Most of y'all, I don't think I saw a single person that had it wrong. Very good job. Okay, so 2 and 3. You've got about 8 minutes that you can work on 2 and 3 for your homework tonight, okay? It'll be your very first grade. Yes, ma'am.